My name is Officer Terrazas, and I am a police officer too.
My name is Officer Davis, and I'm a police officer too.
Beverly Lewis, and my rank is commander.
How many years have you been on the force?
So I've been on, it's going to be 8 years in January.
And I have 6 years on.
This is my 27th year with the Los Angeles Police Department. As with every other new employee, I started out in the police academy. I did my probation after the riots, and I have worked every bureau in the city. Fortunate to say that, which has given me a wide array of experience. I've worked patrol, I've worked narcotics, I've worked internal affairs. I have dual status. I was a detective, I was a sergeant, and then obviously promoted to the ranks lieutenant, then captain, and now commander.
I was actually in the military before I served in the Marine Corps, so just law enforcement and military just kind of goes hand in hand. I wanted to serve my community just like I did my country.
I didn't have any family members that were police officers, where there are many people in the department are, I call them legacy kids. There was a television show on when I was a little girl called Get Christy Love, and the main character was African American, she's female, and she was a detective, and something about that character, I was just drawn to her because she was fashionable, she was young, pretty, but then she was badass too.
What was the academy like for you?
So the academy was definitely challenging in a lot of ways. It was more challenging for me because there was a lot of classroom settings. Being from the military, I never really experienced that. So all the physical stuff came pretty easy, but the classroom environment stuff and just learning the law and stuff was a little challenging for me.
For me as well, I would say physically it came easy. I did a lot of preparation for it. LAPD offers a CAPS program, which I did twice a week at Elysian Park, which is running. It has the instructors yelling at you, which isn't something I was used to. And then classroom style, definitely wasn't used to that. I was cosmetology school out of high school, so it wasn't much classroom writing and practical. It was more practical, so that was difficult for me.
It was fun because I had waited so long. It was my goal since I was 5 years old to be a police officer. So I remember that first day, and you watch Charlie's Angels, and it was shot up at the police academy. So that first day as we're walking up the hill and I saw the sign and I almost wanted to do the Charlie's Angels pose. And I was like, I'm really here. So it was fun. It's tough, but I was an athlete, so I was a good runner, and the physical part of it wasn't hard for me. And I was always a good student, so the academics weren't hard for me either. But it was, it can be challenging if you're not in shape and you don't prepare yourself. And the academics, if you study, it's not brain surgery. It's easy to get through.
So to that question, it's yes and no. No, in the sense that I feel like if you were a driven, person, if you're a driven female, you can accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. And I'm going to say there's a little yes to that part, because no matter if you do promote, I feel that the stigma is, especially in a male-dominated profession, she got the position due to being a female. So it's not always because you're a hard worker or because you're determined. Unfortunately, us being female, people see us as female police officers and not just police officers.
There was a glass ceiling, and Chief Scott and people like her and myself are working to break that glass ceiling. There's so many more opportunities for women than there were many years ago. And when those first group of women, those pioneers came on, they weren't even able to work the field. So it went from they didn't hire any women to they hired them, but they only kept them inside. And then that first group in the 80s that went out and worked side by side with the men, they paved the way for women like me. So now we have an assistant, the highest ranking woman on the department is an assistant chief. We have Deputy Chief Regina Scott, we have myself, and we have female work in SWAT. She just promoted to sergeant. So the sky's the limit for women. But it's important that they see women like me so they understand I can do it and not think that this is just a job for the boys.
I would say just to never give up. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. definitely have thick skin. And you're going to have hard days, bad days, and you just need to push past it because tomorrow's going to be another day.
Women are extremely good in this profession.